Just running down one of the only roads throughout the Merchant Gascoyne I actually haven't driven. So, I wouldn't say it's exciting, but it's something different for me. I'm going past one of the only stations I haven't been past throughout the Merchant Gascoyne, which is Mount Clare. I've heard a lot about it. The Waters family live here, the McLeods used to own it. If I had more time and I had some crayfish on board, I'd normally pull in and drop some crayfish off and introduce myself, and you never know when I might be back up here for work, or you know, I might need an accommodation nearby, or I might even need no, look at that, that's good Aussie humour. Or I you know, I might be coming by and busted a few tyres and I'm desperate for another one, or desperate for some fuel or something like that. So it's always good to try and meet and form some sort of relationship with all the station crew out here, and I have with a lot of them. But yeah, I obviously don't have any crayfish on board because I haven't been diving in a long time, and no fish either. So yeah, I generally find that's a good way to pull in, say g'day, here you go, have some crays, and to be honest, half the time they end up giving me a bit of beef back. You don't do it for that, but they're all pretty generous people. So all right, I am at the turnoff, the Milgan turnoff. So go up past Milgan and into Mingah. I'll probably get a couple of hours work done today, maybe get the flight control out, might even be able to fly it today. Then I'll camp the night and yeah, home tomorrow, or finished. If I don't get it all done today, I'll finish the job and get the rest done in the morning. There's a gate. Oh. I'm still out running that storm. Not the wind though. As this isn't something you see often, a gate on a gazetted Shire road. So there's a couple of these around the area. Whoop, nearly copped that. There's a couple of these around the area. They are on the really non-well driven roads. So where I'm on the Milgan bloody Moogle Road or something like that at the moment. What's it called? Oh, probably the Yarla Wheeler Milgan Road or whatever. And yeah, because it sees bugger all traffic the size of station traffic, they put fences in, and presumably, because it's only seeing one car a week, the Shire doesn't give a shit. Station owners are happy because it's just, yeah, keeps the cattle on the right side of the fence, and they don't have to put a cattle grid in. And yeah, oh, I definitely used the wrong one there. Yeah, gate on a gazetted road. You do see them sometimes. And a second gate on this road. Right, yeah. Said that wind's chasing me. Control point that I put in a couple of months back. And this is the new road we built. Yep, someone's trying to make a bluey statue. Yeah, so I'm gonna get into it, get the GPS set up on here, get out, get back down to the south end of the job and start running along, put my flight control out. You've all seen that before if you've watched an old episode, whatever you want to call it, fucking video. All the way through the site, get some driven check shots as well, check my other control point up the other end, and probably won't fly tonight with this wind and this, and it'll be getting a bit low in the horizon by then. Go visit the station, say g'day, have a beer, come back out towards the river somewhere, set up camp for the night. Then yeah, get up in the morning, come back, and as soon as that sun's high enough, probably 7:30, I'll have the drone in the air. Probably be done by 8:30 and then back on the road. There you go. $17.10. Alright, base set up, just about to, well, physically set up, just about to do the actual setup on the controller now, and then I'll get into it. I'll wait to put all my flight control out. Some of it's survivable. Surveys a couple of months ago, so I just touched them up. Just going to get a check shot on this other control point. And I'll go back, pull the base down, and that'll be it for today. There's, yeah, not enough daylight to fly it, and well, not enough good light. And then I'll do a few more driven check shots before I pull the base down. I mean, another 20 minutes, half hour. Yeah, that'll be it. I'll go and have a beer with the station. I think they're there. They said they should be. Alright, base is packed up. You know what time it is. These ones. That'll be it for the day. Yeah, I'm just going to catch the station. Have a beer with them, get there a bit of local advice, and then head to, well, that was a horrible view of my face, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Then I'll go find somewhere to camp. Probably won't go where I went last time because it was a bit rocky and a bit, yeah, it might be a bit hairy if we get some wind during the night. But yeah, they should know a good spot. All right. Yeah, and then out here in the morning to fly it. Good old station tip. Got cruisers, Hiluxes, some Jimneys over the back there, Susie's. Two old graders, truck, heaps of Jimneys and Sierras over there. Tires, whatever. House cows are always here when I come into Mingah. Very tame. Alright. Just had a couple of beers with Pete and Trace. Bloody good people. I didn't film them. I've asked them in the past if they could sit down and do a film with me, but they're just this kind of people that just don't really want to sit in front of a camera. But anyway, just had a couple of beers with them. Quickly gonna go find a camp that they've given me to go camp at. They said go camp down by the pool over here, so I'll go do that. And yeah, before I lose too much light. And yeah. Bite! Big water! Few bugs already, but that's what you get for camping on water. This is where I should have the yabby net. What a spot. Alright. Fire. Right there. Stretcher there. Laughing. Right, I'll get into it. Alright, we're at camp. You can't see, but there's a big water hole over there. Fire, stretcher. I'm just getting dinner ready. So I've got a nice fat ribeye, a couple of onions, butter, mushrooms, corn. All the veggies going to go in the camp oven, and the ribeye will go on the hot plate with a bit of 6-gun grill seasoning. And yeah, that'll be me for dinner tonight and lunch tomorrow, and probably breakfast. So I didn't bring anything for breakfast, so I'll probably just eat about lunchtime or something or whatever. So the whole thing's just going to be next 3 meals pretty much, because there's a fair bit. That's probably, what is it? 1 kilo steak, so that's heaps of steak. Heaps of onions and tomato, potatoes. Oh, fuck me. Big day. Orange light still attracts bugs. Still just north of, starting to believe I might be the truth in everything. Okay. Well, first of all, lube everything up. I just gave it a bit of a clean. Which you don't want to do with cast iron. You don't want to hit it with too much water. Unfortunately, I left them too long and I had to clean them. They were actually in the back of the ute. Unclean. From about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So, they definitely needed it. That's the lid. Alright, get it all lubed up. So, how am I going to do this? Steak takes care of itself. That'll go straight on the hot plate. Just need to sort the veggies out. Where are my knives? This one? Yep. Let's get this over here. Oh. Cause every time I think it's wrong, I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. Keep rolling till I they spun the onions. There you go, on fire. That's something. I couldn't tell you, honey, I don't know. It's alright. Where I'm going, but I've got to go. Cause every time it's a song,
somebody else to have to sing along.
I'm sorry. Just put it in all, I reckon. Black soil. I ain't doing this. Taking 2 mushrooms back. And that knife on my shirt. There. Slab of butter. Big chunk of butter. Going with all that. There it is. I'll hit it with a bit of this fucking seasoning. Salt, MSG, spices, herbs, dextrose, and an onion. There you go. I mean, I don't know, it's probably not what comes actually. Alright.
Wild as the devil, I knew I had to move back east. Say goodbye to my brother at the end of that song, but I knew he'd never leave.
You might as well come with me for this, I guess. If it looks improvised, it's because it is. Alright. Get back up there.
Teddy hit that Darnell at 3:30. Lit up those streets and never sleeps when the sky goes dark.
That's good to know.
We buried him in the West Coast Star.
Now, how long are they going to take? There's no spuds in there, so it shouldn't take that long, really. So I might get this big girl started. What do you reckon about that, hey? Looks pretty fucking good, doesn't it?
You remind me of a Sunday back home in old Kentucky. The church choirs just felt into.
Now, no chef, but they sound like they're too hot. So, let's just move that over a bit. How to not do a camp oven? Fuck you. This is pretty much it. Pretty much it. Shit show after shit show at the moment. That's just a bit ash.
Well, I used to ride a Mustang, and I'd run that thing on high hope. They raised the price of drinks so high I couldn't pay. So I let that car just sit there when I should have took you driving. Windows down. All the
Alright. Try this again. That was a bit of a fuck up on my part. There you go. Give this motherfucker a bit of fucking spashes. There we go. Got people out there going, I ain't fucking do it. And that's pretty fair, because I'm not know what I'm fucking doing. But I'm doing it. But there you go. Alright. Okay. Alright. Tucker's done. You may or may not see the shit show that I just went through trying to make dinner, but depending how kosher it is for YouTube, it's fair bit of swearing. Anyway, what do we got here? Big ribeye, got some corn, mushrooms, and onions in there. And yeah, that'll be me for dinner. I was going to do some work, but I've got no work to do because I didn't do any flying. So, for once, instead of getting my laptop out, I'm going to sit by the fire and drink some beers. That's a good idea, I reckon. Alright, you may or may not hear from me later. Probably at dinner time. Alright, catch ya. Alright. What do you reckon? Did I nail it? We'll have a look at it. Oh. Alright. You need to watch me take this first bit. Like this one. So that storm that was chasing me all the way up, it's just catching up now. It's been fairly windy last 20, 30 minutes. It says it's going to drop off again, but we'll see. It doesn't look like fuck all rain, but there's also no radar around here, so no way, no for sure. Onion, mushrooms, corn, steak. That'll do. Alright. Gonna have a feed. I want 2 more beers and set up camp. I'll set up bed and go to sleep. So I'll probably see you in the morning. About 10 o'clock at night, and it's just started raining real good, as you can hear. That's the rain on the canvas. I'm sort of half in under the going of the ute canopy, but I might be a little bit short of shelter here. See how we go. It's not sounding good. This is a 40-something-year-old swag. I did whack a bit more dynaproofing on it, but it didn't stick very well. It started flaking off, so yeah, I could be in for a bit of strife tonight, but we'll see. I don't know. Whew. Didn't get soaking wet. A little bit. It's a little bit damp on the outside of the swag, but on the whole. All right, we're all done the camp. It's packed up. I'm gonna head back out, get out. Sun's just climbing. By the time I get the base set up and the drone set up, it should be just high enough to capture. We're not doing full detailed surface reconstruction. It's mainly just for the image. So it should be absolutely fine. And yeah, that'll be us. All right. Base is all set up. Just emptied all the stuff out, all the bulky camping gear out, leave that here with the base. So I've got a free canopy to do the flights from. And yeah, that'll be it. Go do last bit of driven check shots and then go down there in the job and start flying. Oh. All right. So I pulled up, I've just mapped out the flight area, pulled up down the end of the job. Just gonna set the drone up.
Moving to start point.
Big on! Alright. Let's hope I can get this done before any more rain comes, because it's looking very fucking stormy. Particularly out there. Very hairy. Anyway. Alright, let's bring it back down. Perfect. As is to be expected. It is bloody beautiful out here. It's about 18 degrees. Beautiful clouds. See, that swag's definitely a bit damp. A little moist. Right. So I've just shut that down. I'm now downloading the logging file for the PPK. And as soon as that's done, I'm going to quickly go to the homestead and use the toilet as opposed to digging a hole, and say goodbye to Pete and Tracy and hit the road. Oh, and burped. Alright, all done. Cool. That can go off now. That can go off. Alright, all done at Mingah Springs. Just had a, supposed to be a quick yarn, ended up being about a 20-minute yarn with Tracy and Pete. Borrowed their dunny so I didn't have to dig a hole somewhere, and got some inside information, local information on some of the spots just down the road here. So I'm just going to check out a few spots and mosey my way back home to Geraldton. Yeah, should be pretty good. Probably, yeah, stop at old Woolshed and old Briar again. Maybe even check out Peak Hill. See how we go.
Team going forward. Really good win over Hawthorn here.
So to put some context to
All right, Mindy out camp. Big cow looking at me over there. So apparently, a bit of an old loopy hermit used to live here. He used to own little bush blocks like this scattered all through this country. Another one 15, 20 k's up the road, and you know, 100 k's that way, 100 k's that way. Just lots of little random bush blocks, which I didn't even know you could buy, or you could own these tiny little blocks out here. I thought it was all just big station lease, but apparently, yeah, there was a little bits of freehold everywhere. So yeah, apparently he was a bit of an eccentric old fellow, bit of a cattle rustler and everything else. Used to run a lot of camels, donkeys. Yeah, steal everyone's cattle apparently. Or so a few people have told me. But yeah, quite an interesting story. So obviously it would have been a big dog pen, maybe. Dog kennel. Look at this beautiful old chimney. She'd definitely seen better days. Galvanized, tinned. ORB orb. What is this one? It's a Westral oven. Westrel. Never heard of Westrel. But there you go. Yet another brand of wood stove. This bedroom, living room, maybe. Lean-to out the back, veranda. It's a very pregnant cow. Look at that big girl. Not sure what would have been over here, maybe a little shed. It's all destroyed by termites now. Something looks like it might have been sitting on those stumps at some point. Go have a quick look in the front door. Hey, bush television. Crikey. Little bird's nest up top there. And over there. Guess that'd be the pantry? Larder? Or maybe that was beds. I don't know. No, that would have been larder, surely. Interesting. Oh, that's Jamindy. Blink and you'll miss it. Onwards.